You know, for the good part of the last 3 years, I've been traveling the world, and one of my favorite things to do when traveling is checking out the street food. It's a way to meet locals and really it's a way to connect kind of like a deeper way with the culture. And today I'm in a very special place called Plaza Minorista. It's a street food market haven with over 2,500 vendors selling everything from Colombian staples to insanely big fruit. So anyway, enough talking about this beautiful market. Let's get into exploring. This is insane. Okay, so it is the morning time right now. I did come here at about 10 a.m. So I'm gonna start off this street food marathon of a journey through this massive market with a little bit of like Colombian breakfast. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Tienes una cosa especial para desayuno?
Pasteles dulces.
Bueno, las dulces. Ok. ¿Tienes una cosa con guanábana?
No. Solo arequipe.
Bueno, arequipe. Bueno, sí, bueno, arequipe. Para aquí. Okay, so for the first place we're at right now, we're at a panaderia. It's basically a place where you can pick up anything from bread to pastries to really anything that could be eaten in the morning or for dessert. But anyway, right now I have a pastel de arequipa and the famous tinto, a coffee. The pastel de arequipa has something called arequipe in it. It's basically a caramel that is specific here to Antioquia. Oh, and just take a look at that flaky crust. Anyway, let's get to eating. Oh my god. I go look at that arequipa. When I bit into that, my mouth is just like filled to the brim with arequipa. And it's just an incredible feeling to taste that like freshly made, like flaky bread crust with that sweet, just like caramel of the substance of arequipa. This is the way you have to start off your day in Colombia. And of course, the best coffee in the world. Life is good with Colombian cafe. Oh my gosh, breakfast was just incredible. Now let's get on to the most, I guess you would call it like typical Colombian lunch out there. Okay, so I'm here in the middle of the market at this tiny 5-seater restaurant, and I'm about to enjoy one of my favorite Colombian lunches. The lunch is called sancocho, and it's basically a soup that has anything from cilantro to potatoes to, in this specific soup, beef. Also, it comes with a side of rice and just that beautiful arepa and a salad. Anyway, I used to live in Colombia for about 6 months, so I am so excited to just dive into my first sancocho of Colombia. Oh my god. You know, there is no soup in the world that gets me like sancocho. Like the potato to the yuca to those just like balance of flavors. It's just absolutely wonderful. Oh, just take a look at that meat right there. Honestly, there is no meat like Colombian meat. You see, in Colombia, it's a little bit different of cuisine. They don't use many spices on their meat. It's just incredibly fresh. Actually, this meat is from the market itself. So it has like a different taste than most meats in the world because it's literally just like freshly cut. And my absolute favorite thing in this soup is yuca. It's something that we actually don't have in the United States. It's kind of like a potato, but with way more flavor attached to it. Bueno, mi parcero, gracias.
Gusto, gracias.
Sí. Bueno. That was just an absolutely delicious, I guess you would say lunch, but really every type of meal is just lunch, breakfast, dinner here for me now. So now I'm gonna go find something that I guess is a little bit more rich. Hola. Quiero una arepa de chocolate con queso. Arepa de chocolate. Sí, con queso. Probably the most iconic and recognizable Colombian food in Colombia is the arepa. Now, an arepa con chocolate, it's something that's like super rich. Like it's not a regular arepa. Arepa is usually like it's like a piece of bread almost. But an arepa con chocolate is truly a treat. It's corn combined with butter, and on top is just fresh queso. Anyway, I've just been yearning for one of these since coming here, so let's take this first bite. Oh my god. Honestly, There's few things better in the world than a arepa con chocolo. I mean, just take a look at that inside there. It's just an incredible flavor of like rich and saltiness from the fresh cheese. And this is actually like fresh cheese. Like this was just made today. You can honestly, you can taste Colombia in this one bite. Something that I do like of an arepa con chocolo, it's like a meal, but it's also a rich dessert. So it's like you have a meal and a dessert at the same time. Now, the main draw of this market, it's not necessarily the street food. It's the cheap and amazing and crazy selection of fruits.
Se baila así, se goza más. Se baila así, se goza más.
Hola.
Buenas,
¿Cuánto vale para los aguacates?
son a 4.000.
4.000.
3 por 10.000, 3.
3 por 10.000.
O a 5,
Bueno.
2 por 8.000.
2 por 8. Bueno, vamos a ver y después. Gracias.
Cocinar, es que mi swing es tropical. Y que se
That was 4 pineapple for 66 cents. What?
vacilar, es que mi swing es tropical. Y que
Oh, I found my absolute jam. Hola. ¿Cuánto vale para los plátanos maduros?
¿Esto?
Sí. ¿Cuánto vale?
A 1.000 el kilo.
A 1.000 el kilo. Bueno,
Un racionito de esto.
¿tienes más maduro?
Más maduro.
Sí.
Chacho.
Eso. Ah, perfecto. Sí.
De este está a 1.300 el kilo de este.
A 1.300.
De este bueno,
Sí, eso es muy bueno.
¿Le damos
Bueno,
estos? ¿Cuánto?
Como a 4. Bueno, gracias. Hasta luego. Okay, that market was just incredible to explore. I have my massive plátanos here. I ate incredible street food. I talked with locals. Today's just been amazing. Now I'll be in Colombia for the next week or so. So if you guys know any recommendations in Colombia or you have Colombian foods that I should try, comment below. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go make my plátanos here and I'll see you guys next time.